I'm Susan Gemmel, and I've lived in Seattle almost 20 years. I worked at 211, and I was directly involved with a lot of the aspects of homelessness. I've been embedded in Seattle, but also into social services. I worked there at the Crisis Clinic, now Crisis Connections, for over 14 years. I was able to visit Licton Springs, and I was quite surprised by what I saw. There were quite a few people out and about. Most of them looked like they were physically able, but possibly not mentally able to function normally. There was a lot of trash in front of a lot of the little village houses, and somebody commented or they saw a rat running by. So there was a big concern about that as far as health and safety. One of the things I was really concerned about is I asked about, so are there any rules that people have to follow? And there were only 3. You cannot have any violence, you cannot degrade another person inside, and you cannot steal. So it was obvious to me there's no real monitoring of what's going on. And then even worse, when I remember the question coming up about if somebody really wants help, like they want to get treatment for mental health issues or for addiction, and they want to get it today, because we know that is the most important thing, is when people are ready to get help, they need to get help. The answer was no, which was surprising to me because there are many nonprofit mental health organizations, addiction treatment centers that are in the area, and I can't quite understand why the city would be funding a small village like this, but not actually accomplishing what the goal is to get people stable and then move them into housing. I wasn't really seeing anything but a situation where people are not safe. While I was there, I heard somebody screaming in one of the little houses, and so the woman that gave the tour ran out because a woman was screaming that I'm going to kill you. So that was very frightening to me. Big concern I have is with both Lehigh and Share that these people have been involved for so long, and this is a financial gain for them. This is the business they're in. This is how they make money. And success to them is not what the success would be to everybody else looking at somebody in this little bad village. Those organizations, if you do any research, history on Share and Sharewheel, you will find that that organization, nobody even wanted to be in there after a while, and they tried to separate themselves, but that didn't go well either. And Lehigh continually badmouths all the other social services and the city all the time, but that's where they're getting their money. And of course they're going to say that it's successful because they get paid to manage it. We need to replace those organizations, as other people have mentioned. The one thing that I was really surprised about is that a couple of weeks after I visited Licton Springs, I read in the news that the city was going to be closing down the village next year. And obviously because it's not successful, they are not getting people into treatment and housing. And so I'm concerned because if it's not successful, as it was in this case, why would we be opening another village? We know that the shack villages are not successful, and what we need to focus on is doing something that actually gets people into housing.